Coming to the 21 Club at the time of opening in 1929 would have been an extraordinary experience. The restaurant upstairs was the speakeasy, and downstairs here was where the wine and spirits were hidden away. At a perfect place to talk about some rare wines and spirits. Wine is something that evolves, something that you can study over its life and see how it changes. Spirits are slightly different. Spirits are almost the flip side of that. In the case of a spirit, you have something that may be 100 years old, maybe 200 years old, and by opening the bottle, you're getting an opportunity to taste something that's essentially unchanged from the time that it was placed in bottle. This is a rather extraordinary bottle of whiskey. Overholt is an iconic American whiskey. It's one of the oldest distilleries in America that's been in constant production. It was distilled in 1909 and then spent a long time in wood and was actually bottled after Prohibition. It brings to mind the distillery, rural Pennsylvania at the turn of the century. It's sort of bottled American history. This is a truly incredible bottle of cognac. It's one of the oldest and rarest examples of cognac that's known today. The bottle dates back to 1788, which is prior to the French Revolution. It's the time of Marie Antoinette. The cognac was bottled for one of Paris's grandest restaurants of the time, Café Anglais. So I think whoever opens it today will have a once-in-a-lifetime experience, really. Here we have two extraordinary historic bottles of Madeira. These Madeiras are actually named after the ships that they were sent across the ocean in. Madeira is a very unique wine in the sense that it's put through an intentional oxidative process, which means that the wine is very robust. Something like this, which was of the vintage 1806, it's over 200 years old, but again, a little bit like a spirit, you can be fairly confident that the wine inside will be in fantastic condition. Moving away from fortified wines and spirits and into the very center of what we sell at Christie's, and that is the finest burgundies. This is a bottle of Montrachet from the Domaine de la Romney-Conti. Montrachet is the greatest of the great white wine vineyards of Burgundy. The wines are known for being very rich, very textural, powerful wines, but still incredibly delicate and finely tempered. Moving from white wine to red wine, to the Côte de Nuit, this is an extraordinary magnum of Romney-Conti itself. It's a wine that many collectors would say is the holy grail within Burgundy. They're wines that are known for their delicacy, for their extraordinary perfume and longevity. One of the things that draws people to wine is that they follow a life journey that mimics our own. The creation of a great wine or spirit is arguably one of the greatest instances where man, nature, and time work together in perfect unison.